welcome back to the Lovin show. And I'm joined by an incredible personality, so inspiring. So, Bibin, Baldev, Raj, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
You've gone through so much and you've achieved so much at such a young age. You're only 17 years old. You've achieved incredible scores for your exams, and you all this while undergoing your cancer treatment. So, how are you feeling today, first of all?
Well, needless to say, I'm quite happy and overjoyed by the interview I'm currently giving right now. And yeah, apart from that, it's a great day and everything seems to be going well. Love the weather that's been going around in monsoon. So yeah,
You are currently in India, right?
yes, that's right. I'm currently in Punjab, so the weather's lovely over here.
Lovely. And you are at the Jalinder Institute. Sorry, let me just get that out. Which institute are you at right now? You're going undergoing treatment at the American Oncology Institute in Jalandhar, right?
Yes, that's right.
And how is that going?
My treatment's been going well. I just completed my third cycle on Friday, and now I'm currently in a resting period for a couple of weeks, so I can recover and then move on to
So
the
are you there
next
with
stage
your
of life.
family, friends, cousins?
Yeah, we live in my family home in Jalandhar. We are originally from here, so yeah,
So any
I'm
idea
living here.
on how much longer the treatment is going to be going for?
If all goes according to plan, another 1 or 2 months, and after that, we repeat the scans to see what needs to be done next.
Oh my God, touch wood. Everything will go perfectly well, and we'll have you back here in Dubai in no time at all.
I'm certainly hoping to be there in Dubai.
So I want to first of all congratulate you. You got such an amazing score for your exams, 97% average. And that too without attending your senior year. You did everything virtually on your hospital bed. So can you tell us a little bit about the experience and what was your whole mind state at the time, just working from the hospital bed and all of that?
So for me, most of my education since grade seven, that's when I was diagnosed, has been kind of in the similar way. I've been away from school a lot, so I usually rely on self-studying. But in 2020, since the pandemic hit, distance learning came into play. So that was kind of a blessing in disguise. I could attend classes from my hospital, and the teachers were quite cooperative of my condition. They didn't overburden me with work, and my friends are amazing as always. They always help me with notes. So just a bit help from everyone, and yeah, I was able to study throughout the year properly. Was able to take on several roles in my school as well, and yeah, that's how I studied the entire year. And I was quite stressed about the board exam situation since there was a lot of uncertainty around it, whether they'd be cancelled or not. So yeah, it was quite a relief when the results came out, and I got to know that it's a 97%. So yeah.
Congrats. And honestly, your persistence is so inspiring. The fact that you just kept studying, you didn't let anything get you down. But was it mentally challenging for you, just, going through all of that while studying for your exams and going through the treatments and all of that?
Um, no, I wouldn't say it was mentally challenging. Thankfully, I had a really good support system of my family, friends, and my teachers. They encouraged me a lot, didn't let me feel burdened at any point. But physically, yes, it definitely did take a toll on my health. I did miss out on a lot of classes, even though they were online. So yes, I would say it was really physically quite draining, and yeah, that was a quite challenging part. But mentally, I had a good support system.
So, anyone in your place would, wonder why me at such a young age? I have so much to give. So, what made you come out of that mindset and go like, you know what, all this doesn't matter. I just want to focus on what I'm doing, and I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. What gave you that mindset? Was it the support of your family again?
I mean, definitely that's certainly a factor, but I would say in the initial years of my diagnosis, when I was getting treated at Delhi, so I used to be in the pediatric ward with a bunch of other kids who were quite younger than me. Naturally, since I was new to this treatment, I didn't quite go in with an optimistic mood, or I was always cranky about it. But yeah, I used to see these kids over there, quite younger than me, receiving treatments way stronger than I was receiving. And they took it on like it was nothing, always smiling and always happy, just mingling with everyone. And those kids kind of inspired me to keep going. Like, if they can do that at such a young age, why can't I? That's what
And
keeps me
you are
going.
inspiring to all of us. Like honestly, I just got goosebumps hearing that. That was so sweet. And you mentioned you want to be a lawyer. So have you thought of which field you want to get into, criminal law, or have you thought of it?
Oh, yeah. So I do have a quite detailed plan for my future. Hopefully, it goes that way. So, yeah, now I will be applying to a couple of universities in for the fall intake of 2022. And yes, so I will hopefully get my LLB done and specialize in constitutional law.
Oh, nice.
Uh, yeah. So after constitutional law, I hope to work in public office for a couple of years and then maybe hold a public office position, get into politics, because I think that's a very efficient and the best way to reach out to people and help them out.
Now, if
So
politics doesn't work out for you, do you have a plan B, plan C for your career?
I always have law to fall back on. Always been a quite avid debater and an advocate for law. So if constitutional law doesn't work out, I will fall back to human rights law. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing, so ambitious. And you've also started co-founded a charity organization, which is an NGO, which is called Omid, which means hope. So can you tell me a
Yes.
little bit about that and what it does and what it focuses on?
Sure. So we founded Omid back in 2013. It's been 8 years since it's been running. And basically, it was just a bunch of kids who came together and we wanted to donate books uh, to the underprivileged sections. But later we realized what we were doing, and today our mandate basically is empowering education in low economically developed countries. So for that, we work with Dubai Cares and we work with a lot of organizations like that to fund education and raise awareness about it. So yeah, that's much about me.
So how old were you when you co-founded this?
I think I was 9 or 10. I'm not sure.
Oh my God. Like, do you realize how incredible that is? Many of us just sit thinking like we want to help out, we want to help the world, we want to plant trees, but you have, at the age of 9, you just started to leave your mark on the world. That is so amazing, really. Like, God bless. I love hearing this. And you've done so much work with NGOs. And you also won the Diana Award in 2019. So, what were your thoughts when you first heard about this, that you're going to be honored with such an award?
To be honest, we won the Diana Award for another non-profit I work with, the Smile Guild, and we weren't expecting it at all because it's literally one of the highest honor a young person can receive for their humanitarian efforts. And we really didn't think, okay, we could get that, but I think it was the 1st of July, that's when they announced it. And we saw our name on the roll of honors, and we were receiving phone calls from our principals, our supervisors, our friends. Me and my co-founders, we were just sitting there trying to let it all sink in. We were quite amazed. Honestly, we couldn't believe that we won. It was such a great thing. But yeah, winning the award motivated us to continue doing our work, and now we've even grown much bigger than we were before.
We really need more people like you in this world, like so inspiring. And what were your parents' reactions when they heard of this, when they heard their little son has achieved so much and getting the Diana Award at such a young age? What went through them?
Honestly, at first my parents didn't quite know what the Diana Award was, and it's only after I explained what the Diana Award entails and what's value. I mean, I think the next week itself they bought me a iPhone as a gift. They
Oh.
were quite happy. Yeah, my parents were just too happy. They didn't know how to celebrate. So, well, we did get my favorite dinner that night. So, I guess that's the parents' way of showing
Score, 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 score.
love.
Just winning in life, getting the award, getting the iPhone, getting the food. I mean, of course, you deserve
Um,
so much more. I'm making it sound like, this guy is just winning in life, which you are, of course. But during your treatment, you had the drive in you to continue your work with NGOs. But why was it so important to you to continue doing that even when you were going through so much yourself?
um, so, there's something I fundamentally believe in as a tenet of my life. So I believe that everyone around you is a version of what you could have been. Everyone is a different version of what you are. Some are better off with the choices they made or the circumstances they were born into, and some need your help being the best versions of themselves. And if you can help them be the best versions of themselves, that's the noblest thing you can do. So I think if I'm in a fortunate enough position to be satisfied with what I have and happy with what I live with currently, it's my duty and kind of I owe it to the society to help them live the same way I do.
Really, with the amazing work that you do, you have the blessing of the people, the blessings of the people. And thank you so much for speaking with us. It was lovely. And anytime you're down in Dubai, it would be amazing to have you down in the studio with us. So we can meet you in person and our audience can see you on live in the studio. That'll be pretty epic, no?
Sure thing, I'll be coming down to Dubai soon, so hopefully we get to meet each other.
Yes, for sure. We would love to have you. And thank you so much once again.